Good morning, beautiful family. Good morning from this powerful portal. Greeting your rising light, greeting your rising essence, greeting your beautiful radiant selves that you are, greeting you with breath and water and unconditional love. As the feminine, I flow like water. I love unconditionally. I am soft yet strong, so strong. I am the Divine Mother embodied. I am Earth, herself, a part of her. I am also the Alpha and the Omega, balanced within, always balancing, always stabilizing, like this rock, spreading my wings, radiating my light, and watching the mind. You know, when autumn comes in our house, which is built with the directions of the sun, so it falls in winter, in autumn, and in summer it stays out. The sun stays out. So when the sun comes in, when autumn begins, it shines onto places that I hadn't seen before. Dust can suddenly be visible, which I had missed in summer when the sun stays out. And so I've been deeply experiencing in my body and in my home, because my home is a reflection of my body, an extension of my body. When the light comes in, parts are visible that are otherwise not visible. So it's not a psychic attack or so, it's just that the light shines in, and you can also see when the light shines in that particles of dust in the air suddenly become visible. So as we awaken and embody, and our light like this shines into the body like the sun, our soul radiates into our body, and we become aware of what was hidden. And the old tendency is there to blame something outside of ourselves for anything that is happening within. When we just look within, it's just all on track. It's part of waking up to the light we are, that brings up the old debris that needs to clear. It's like here at the moment the waves are very high, very strong. Not so much high, but very strong, and it's coming in very far, and it's bringing foam in, it's bringing rubbish in, it brings everything to the shore. That's just how our embodiment and our healing goes. Now, and every day I share, every moment when I share these transmissions, I come to you from these portals. My work is deeply shamanic, in the shamanic realm, which means together with the natural world. I operate by a deep current, the current sea of the life force energy that is, that connects everything. We are all interconnected. The bird isn't there flying alone, or the birds. They are flying together with the waves, with the air, with everything. This is all interconnected. We are interconnected. We are one from the one stream. Yeah. Good morning, Mick. Thank you for coming on. This beautiful morning, dancing with the light and the darkness. It's just sharing how the light makes everything visible, and as we wake up to the light that we are, and our light shines into our body, it's good to repeat this as well, as our light of our soul and our source shines into our being, our psyche, bringing out what was hidden in the unconscious or the subconscious layers, in the cells, in our body, even from while we were in the womb of our mothers or from our ancestors. When our light shines onto all of it, it comes out. And this is the moment to take always accountability, to work with it, to integrate it, to embrace it, to just feel it, instead of blaming it on that's a psychic attack, or it's this or that fault, or that person's fault. Everybody, everything is just shining the light on what needs to transform within us. Yeah, and we can feel the more our light comes on, the more of the density we've been suppressing comes out. Yeah, and then we can clear it out by feeling it, by allowing it to leave our physicality and our psyche. I use also the water, as I always also drink here in my transmissions, bringing the water strongly in. I drink a water that is called return to origin water, which is what Kangen means, and the neuroplasticity from the deep hydration shifts, and then I can really deeply change and flush my cells out, wake my emotional body up, wake my light body up, all through deep hydration. Yeah, and the light, look at this beautiful, it's every morning at the moment in this rain, and it's getting quite cold, leaving the comfort zone of the cozy bed and the cozy home to come out here, to be with Mother Earth, to be with the animals, to be with nature, to be with the water, to be here with the birds, as I deeper and deeper embody my soul with life, with nature, with the waters, with the natural waters, helping me to remember who I am and why I am here, and to share with you, to share with all of you who are ready, who are aligned to listen to what flows through me from Source, as we are all remembering who we are, why we are here, and the vessels we are, the instruments of love, and being totally who we are, authentically free to be who we are, radiating our light and freely sharing what we are each here to share. And shifting with these new energies, like the ocean, the oceanic consciousness, flowing together, creating together, in whichever way we are meant to. It doesn't mean we have to sit physically right next to each other, but right now we are creating. You, by being on here, Mick, you have brought your energy in here, and we are creating this together. I am just here speaking, but your energy is here, and we are co-creating. Those of you who listen to the replay, you are also part of the co-creation. You've just come on physically later. And this is true in the quantum field. And yeah, we have never been separate. We've never been separated. We've never been not one. We are remembering and returning to that. And the ocean helps to remember. The water we drink helps to remember. Consciously engaging with it, and look at this beautiful tunnel of light. It's like our path is lit up and it's open. This is the portal, the gateway. And the portals I share from with you, it goes right into the grid where I sit, where I am. It flows into the whole. It affects the whole. We each affect the whole by how embodied we are, by who we are, what we engage with. And I feel this morning so strongly is living with honor or dying a coward. Yeah. Living with integrity and honor. We honoring our soul's mission, honoring earth, honoring each other, because we are all a part of the oneness. Yeah. Living with deep honor, or dying a coward. Yeah. Take strong courage to rise, to embody, to look at all our layers, to let them all come up, to feel, to not run away, to not close, but to keep opening the heart, even and especially in adversity. I speak now with this beautiful image here. Life is art, and you can feel whatever you see in it for yourself. So beautiful how the light is breaking through, and this is how we are breaking through when we are deeply coming out, when we are rising, when we are letting our light shine through in all ways. As we go, we are not always blue sky. We have to go through layers that have been unconscious. Things that were disintegrated, disembodied and fragmented, bringing everything in just by shining our light and by feeling and being. Remembering who we truly are and allowing the new frequency to come fully online. I spoke a few days ago about, or it was yesterday, in some of the last transmissions, about our new operating system. The new operating system requires different things. It requires different water, it requires different food. It requires, sometimes people have to move even to different areas. It requires a whole new way of living with that new operating system. And I'm curious if you have shifted your operating system, or you like to. If you have, feel free to share what you are observing. If you like to and you like some assistance, and get in touch as well. If you are ready to co-create together and co-create, sharing this powerful water together and with others, then get in touch as well. We have a powerful retreat coming up in just 8 or 7 days. Yeah, it's coming up very soon, where we are all coming together and initiating and beginning in physical community our sharing. And I'm calling soul family in who align with me, with us, not to follow me, but yeah, to come in because you are resonating with what I'm sharing, and to physically come in. So we are bringing, yeah, we are coming together as soul family here in the physical, creating together. And that can be still being in different countries or different parts of the country. we have this beautiful, like how we are now here together. There is no distance, there is no time, there is no separation. We are right now here together at the moment through this screen, but our energy is also together. Our souls are together, our higher selves. Our higher selves are already so creating, and then our body here, our physical self, listens and steps in, and that's part of the uniting. Our higher self with our body here. Heaven and earth, spirit and matter. Yeah. What is the light doing? It looks like 2 eyes, 4 eyes looking at us. I love always watching. Now we can, there's no place more where we can watch change and really embody change when we are in nature. Especially watching waves, watching fire, watching the clouds, because everything is constantly moving. Look at these big waves rolling in, the waves of change, the strong energy of the Scorpio full moon, which is helping us also see the shadows. And with the shadows, I just mean what is in the unconscious, what was disintegrated, what was disowned, to just feel it all and bring it all back in. It's just all dropping it all into love, the unconditional love of Source, so we can just authentically be totally free who we are. That is what love is. Sometimes I hear authenticity is a higher frequency than love, but true love is authentic. Love is the highest vibration and frequency, but love is authenticity. And often we have to learn to be authentic to then embody also the highest love that we are on a soul level and a higher self. We are pure divine love and light. We are just the frequency, highest frequency that has been distorted and forgotten. When we remember who we truly are, and we are unapologetically ourselves, this is in front of us. This is as if we are watching our inside, shifting and moving and lighting up, coming into wholeness. It's fascinating. While also drinking water, and drinking the water, this restructured water that hydrates up to 6 times or more deeper. And once you are hydrated so deeply, it's open, and then you hydrate even more. This is bringing ourselves back to life. And of course, when we are hydrated more, we can detox better, which we need to, because there's a lot of toxins around here everywhere, and in all the food and so on. The only way we take our power back is by properly detoxing. So we also don't have to be fearful all the time of what we eat or where we are. We just flush it through and out. But for that we need really deep hydration. And a lot of us ascending, embodying, we need to really look after our physicality. And we are super sensitive. And as transmuters, we take a lot on and shift it in our physicality. So this water has been helping me to be better able to do that. I'm speaking from my own experience. I'm a super highly sensitive empath and being. So I feel, I take things in, I transmute them. This is also what snakes do, yeah, with the poison. And when we take the antidote, but we can transmute the poison when we have the right water. We can just shift it and transmute it. It helps us to learn that, to shift that on. We flush ourselves through, we clear the body out from deep hydration. Also our our wiring gets soft and we can shift the neuroplasticity required to really shift our old ingrained patterns. And the older in this physical body we are, the harder the patterns have gotten. Flexibility, and everybody is different. Yeah, some people are very flexible, some are very hardened, but everybody I've been watching, the return to origin water has been helping softening. And so for the divine feminine, or everybody has a divine feminine within them, but especially for us in a physical feminine body as women, and the women who have been masculinized, which has been happening very rampantly, we need to soften again and flow and become like water. Be really woman with our inner masculine embodied as well. Holding that. But we need to flow and soften. And in a woman body, we are more water than the men are in their body. And we've all also come out of water. Everybody is celebrating Mother's Day, like right now still in the US and Germany and so on. And here in Australia it was yesterday, and New Zealand and so on. But we are all in that portal of honoring Mother. And I spoke and shared yesterday about that, honoring Earth. And this is again, living with honor or dying a coward. We need bravery for that, and this is our mother. Yeah, and then we are all like the divine mother, the cosmic mother, the divine mother, the unconditional love of the divine mother. That is the energy of love. But the mother has experienced oneness. I have had 2 children in my body with whom I was in complete oneness. You can't imagine that. You might get a feeling if you are a father, and it's still a different experience as a mother. And there is a very different love that we unconditionally really have as a mother. And when we have had children, when my son was first born, I had never felt love like that before. That was my awakening to full unconditional love. And then when you become a mother yourself, you really understand your mother and the other mothers, and the longer that journey goes, it's like, oh my God, what the energy of the mother really is. And many also in a male body can remember that from other lifetimes. Yeah, and then the mother energy, and the mother energy is pure divine love, and I work a lot with it. That's part of my operating system, the divine mother energy and the unconditional love. And it's not, I have also very transformed, deeply transformed the attachments of a mother. I had to let my children go. I had to let my animals go. The letting go, the not clingy mother, the not being a helicopter mother. And I had my children come in teaching me that as well, guiding me, my animals guiding me. And my children are both skywalkers in the cosmic signature, the galactic signature, and they are very transformative, have been helping me with this. I have never been allowed to be clingy. And many mothers, as mothers we need to let that go so we can embody the divine mother and then be in our full divine mother energy that deeply heals and helps and assists, but not in a clingy way and in an over-nurturing way, but from our own embodiment. So often on Mother's Day, I make my own joy. I'm here with life, I'm here with the animals. I don't need to be spoiled by anyone. That can be nice, but I'm so at one here, like that yeah, I receive these gifts so fully. So I'm not a needy mother. I don't need to be taken to overcrowded cafes on a Mother's Day to be spoiled. I'm so gifted all the time because I have been embodying the Divine Mother, and I am connected with Mother Earth. And every day, every moment is a mother's honoring Mother, because I honor Mother in every moment, Mother Earth. I receive that back all the time because it's all a reflection. What we give, we receive. We are flowing. And this water has been helping me to flow. It has been helping me to remember. It has been helping me to soften. It has been helping me to deeply rest and restore my feminine energy. And I love sharing this also with men, because restoring that in a man is so beautiful. And so many men are very armored and loaded by the expectations also of their own mothers. You have to please me, you have to fix, you have to protect, you have to be armored, you can't be showing any vulnerability, you have to be strong. All these demands that have been put on men, but the men also just long to just be loved for who they authentically are. Not in a clingy way by a clingy mother. And to this the light is fully turning on. Look at that. This is Source speaking through me, and all the men I have been feeling directly and in the collective. Yeah, to just authentically be received by the Divine Mother, which is in every feminine possible. And receiving yourself as you, as a man, come into your inner union. You are softening inside, and your inner feminine, your inner Divine Mother. There's an aqua phoenix flying by. Thank you. Every morning, every day they fly over me, coming in, activating the aqua phoenix movement, which is about the inner union I'm just speaking about. As your inner feminine softens and receives your inner masculine, and the Divine Mother and Father inside unite, then the outer relationships completely transform. And I feel, or for myself as woman, I'm leading the way by becoming that, by being that. And that has been also my journey with this water. And for a long time I was expecting so much from the man, also expecting the masculine, the man, to lead. That's all distorted. I have to lead myself. Yeah, and I am leading myself. I am leading this movement of the sacred union and the returning to our origin, which is sacred union, which is love embodied, which is our soul, is our true origin, our multi-dimensional self, and we are leading each other home. But the feminine, through the woman, through the woman, the man came here. He was birthed by Mother, and through woman he returns. And as women, we are called to soften. Not to be in our power like a man, but to be in our feminine empowerment, rising, which is soft like water flowing, silent, just loving, like the Divine Mother does, like Earth does. That's why with the Earth and with nature, we can embody this. And when we drink water that softens us, we can embody that. And if we shift around that we use to trade our energy for money, and thus have been put a value on ourselves that might have started as a teenager, or for me it started as a little girl doing dishes at home. I got 10 cents for doing the dishes or so. Yeah, later I mowed the lawn. And then I got an hourly wage, and then I got another wage. But I have been entrained to exchange my precious energy for someone else's value, for the collective value that might say, oh, now the general rate for everybody is $10 an hour. Oh, and now it has gone up the minimum wage to $13 per hour. And as we can see at the moment, all of that doesn't match up anymore. Yeah, you might have to work an hour to buy butter or so. Yeah, and then, yeah, it all doesn't add up. We need to leave this captivity. Everything where we have been kept captive in our own selves then, because we've been entrained to that, we need to leave it. Our time, our energy is so precious and so valuable. Look at this light. Could you put a value on the sun rising every day? Imagine we would have to pay the sun for what it gives to us. We can't. We can't. We cannot pay the Divine Mother because she doesn't, yeah, we don't come here and stick dollar or coins into the earth, but we are exchanging with our frequency. This is what I mean with living with honor or dying as a coward. I share my love so fully with earth. I hug her every day. I give gratitude, not by just saying it, but by being out here and admiring her and living fully like she does and sharing about it. Yeah, and when we shift and align with our soul, we are also being called forward to shift the way we've been working, in inverted commas. When we come into our full soul's mission, money is an energy of love. We use it to show appreciation. It's not given by an hourly rate or so. Yeah, if the sun gives me healing today, how could I ever pay the sun in money? But here in the physical, we still operate with money. We need money still to live, yeah, to pay our petrol, to maintain our temples, our bodies, our homes. So when we align money with water and our soul, a new way is being guided and shown for each of us. And for me, it was a clear message from Source, because I had shifted very much into doing grit work, into being with earth and being with life, and my life being the teaching, and always going where soul leads me to, yeah, to help and some animals to just be the mother. And I was like, where is money coming from? And Source said to me, drink the return to origin, drink the Kangen water and tell people about it. And you need that water for your body right now, for your ascension process. That was the message. And so do others. And then you all align, bringing these machines to people, not just the water that people have to continuously buy, but it's giving people the fishing rod, so to say. We have it all in our own home, only once having to purchase it, and not every month or all the time. And we come to peace and stability, and we are creating together, we are flowing together in a network. Of course, this is water consciousness. We are just like a drop of water, each of us together. So, and this has transformed my life, my healing. And what I'm sharing with you about, I'm not sitting here talking about business or the water. I'm sharing with you what my soul has come here onto earth to share with you. I'm sharing with you about love, about our soul embodiment, and I'm sharing with you about divine union. That's what I'm deeply passionate about. This is what I'm here for. Yeah, my life and my soul path is a hermit, and the hermit is to bring consciousness to humanity. Yeah, I'm here for sacred union. between our spirit and our body, and the sacred union, the unity in community. And we are in a massive shift of actually it is really happening, and we are doing it with earth. We are rising, we are lighting up, and the outer is a reflection of my inner. I have seen my light. This is my frequency that you see behind me. I have felt what true love is. I know love deeply from an embodied way. Love is not a relationship. Love is nothing to seek outside. Love is a frequency. Yeah. And if you are a mother, and if you have deeply been journeying with love and letting love have its way with you, then you got a glimpse of it too. And embodying it and living love, that is for the courageous people, for those who walk with honor. Honor of the mother, honor of the father, walking with honor or dying a coward. Yeah, so let's drink to that. We are the Alpha and the Omega within, the masculine and feminine, our left and our right, our yin and our yang. The anchoring deeper in. Yeah. So let's keep celebrating Mother every day, honoring our mothers, honoring the mother. And the light comes fully on for that again. Yeah, our birth mothers, that's what we all have in common. We've all come here through mother. Maybe in the future that won't be the case anymore, and there will be clone people coming out of incubators or so. Hopefully not. Because when you come here through mother, we come out of oneness. We've all been in oneness in our mother's body. Yeah. And there's also a separation that happened there when we left her body. There's also deep imprinting that happened in the womb, where we have taken on her patterns and we have come into the ancestral lineage. But if we have come here to awaken and heal the lineage, the healing work that we are doing affects our whole lineage. That's how we are shifting and changing the whole forever. Forwards and backwards, we are healing our ancestral lineage here in the physical. And then the soul contracts. Yeah. And at some point, I feel, when I felt I have graduated, and that's not outside, there is no university giving me a certificate, I don't have a cap on, but maybe I get a hat given by my son. This is my graduation hat. I got that for Christmas 2 years ago from my son. That was around the time when I felt I was graduating actually, and this is only just coming through. So life, we feel it when our soul has graduated from all the work we have been doing for the ancestral lineage, backwards and forwards. Yeah, and my first generation is alive. My children, they are conscious, they are aware. The conscious parenting I was guided, to do with them, to be with them, that's showing. And that fills me with deepest joy. Yeah, and with them I have healed, and we have healed together. Wow, boy, have we healed. And we can see it. And we celebrated that a few days ago as well, as my mother-in-law's 80th birthday. And we were all beautifully together. Oneness. The healing that has happened. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. Grateful. And I have fully said yes to my mission, and I'm still saying yes every day. I'm saying yes to my soul's mission, to my soul's purpose, to sharing with you, and to following what soul leads me to do. what to say, it comes through me. I'm living totally soul guided. Yeah. So it's an honor, and I walk with honor. I am not dying a coward. And I'm letting, always, wherever I am still a coward, I'm letting that die. I'm letting the coward die by walking in honor. Yeah. And my soul tribe, we are not cowards. So we are courageous to change. We are courageous to speak. We are courageous to break silences, and we are courageous to move. And we are courageous to create a movement, and we are courageous, to every day rise further up, and not to dim our light or to hold ourselves in captivity. We are courageous, to stand up for ourselves, our sovereignty. We are courageous to be vulnerable. We are courageous to be seen in our shadows and our light as well. We are courageous to be seen in our wounding. We are courageous to be seen authentically who we are. Yeah, that's what I'm celebrating in this Mother's Day portal. Yeah, and the unconditional love of the Divine Mother. I love so much, and the more we love, the higher we vibrate. And this cannot be bought, this cannot be faked. This is not about looks, this is about energy and embodiment. Yeah. So rise with me into the light, into all that you are. Spread your wings with me and come into the full alignment with me, into our own source alignment, not into codependency, but full sovereign in our own alignment, sharing exactly each of us what we are here to share for. That's what I'm activating in you, your own leadership, your own inner union, and then your outer life changes. Yeah, and we are beginning, change your water, change your life. Because we are water beings on a water planet. Yeah, that's how we shift. We can shift that way very dramatically. I am the living embodiment and the living proof for that. I'm sharing from that. And I'm also a work, in inverted commas, in process. We are not finished, we are in it. And I'm sharing with you while I'm in it. Not in however many years when it's finished. I'm sharing with you right now here. I've just already gone a long way, and so I'm here also like the mother goose to call in the other geese, so to say, to not follow, but to be in their own. The Divine Mother. I've journeyed deeply with geese as well. You can see that in some live videos from the past, it's all now. But the Divine Mother doesn't cling and doesn't tell you what to do. She's just in her embodiment, how we see it in nature with the animals. Yeah. So, if you are ready to walk with me also here in the physical, then put your bag on and get your bottle ready and walk with me. Walk with me along this beautiful earth, this beautiful planet, one step at a time, barefoot, walking our sacred heart, walking our sacred path, all one together, alone together. I've walked for a long time alone. I'm here alone, all one. I've left my country alone. Yeah, I am in my empowerment, in my trust that I can do that. Also birthing this movement. It has given me strength to walk alone and courage. Yeah, it has been powerful to leave a marriage, to learn to walk alone, to come into my own inner marriage, the lover and the beloved united within me. Sometimes for that we have to walk alone for a while, and to then be embodied with the sacred union, and to be ready to walk together again, not in a codependent way. And we can walk together wherever we are on the planet, standing here on this cliff, on the edge. Yeah. And when you walk with me, you come here into my portal. We are joining our fields, and this is only meant to be if it's meant to be. If we are not meant to walk together, we are not. There's nothing we have to force. It's all already predestined, because we all have agreed before we came here onto this planet if we would walk here together or not. And I'm feeling the time is really coming, and it's happening, where we are meeting, where we are realigning, where we are choosing in whichever way we are guided to, and we have agreed to before we came here, how we are walking together. Yeah. So this is also like the old. The old is lying here. The old is clearing. New land is being opened up. Yeah, we are at a powerful shift and moment in this time, and it's such an honor to be here on this planet right now. And thank you for being here with me. And I see you, I love you, and yeah, I look forward to hear from you if you feel aligned and called to reach out and to walk, yeah, to come, yeah, I don't need to repeat. So thank you so much, so much love and so many blessings. And thank you for staying present, just, yeah, immersing and helping bringing this through. Every day it gets clearer and clearer. And let's walk with honor and let any cowardism die, as we are really embodying our sacred essence. Yeah, I see you again soon. Have a really magical day, and thank you.